Assalamu alaikum. So, may I start?
Three people enter is waiting the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
you should admit them.
but there is no request is coming. Okay, yes, I got it. I got it. Yes.
I think
First,
there is
I
an
think
option. There is
yes,
an
I think
option
I
to.
can. I think we can start now.
Okay. So, Sajid is ready.
Yes, he's ready also.
Okay. So, dear brother, now we are going to start our today's program. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome all of you. Uh, as our tradition of Muslim Ummah, we should start anything with the recitation of from Holy Quran. Dear brother, today we have a little friend. He is the son of Mr. Samsul Arifin from Germany. He will recite from the Holy Quran. So his name is Sajid Arifin. So Mr. Sajid Arifin, please start recitation from the Holy Quran. Sajid. Sajid, you may start recitation from the Holy Quran.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. الشمس وضحاها والقمر إذا تلاها والنهار إذا جلاها والليل إذا يغشاها والسماء وما بناها والأرض وما طحاها ونفس وما سواها فألهمها فجورها وتقواها قد أفلح من زكاها وقد خاب من دساها كذبت ثمود بطغواها إذ انبعث أشقاها فقال لهم رسول الله ناقة الله وسقياها فكذبوه فعقروها فدمدم عليهم ربهم بذنبهم فسواها ولا يخاف عقباها.
ما شاء الله. جزاك الله خير.
MashaAllah.
This is the soldier of Muslim Ummah. So this is the future soldier of Muslim Ummah. We pray for Sajid for his recitation for our today's program. Now, dear brother, now we are going to start our main event from now. So first, we should introduce ourselves very short, and then there is a presentation from our today's speaker, Mr. Samsul Arifin from Germany, and then there will be a question answer session, in short question answer session, and then there will be a discussion session, and after that we will conclude our formal session, and then we will discuss informal. So now I would like to request all of you to introduce yourself in short. So who will start first?
So let me start first. I think
Okay.
it's better for introduce ourselves first, and then other
Yes.
can introduce themselves. Okay, so my name is Muhammad Shamsul Arifin. Obviously, I am also IUTian, former IUTian. I graduated from IUT 2002, and after my graduation, I came for my higher study in Germany and then continuing Germany. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Now I would like to introduce myself in front of you. I'm Khan MD Faisal. Now, currently, I am working as an assistant professor, Noakhali Textile Engineering College, Bangladesh, and I graduated and from Dhaka University 2006, and then I did my master's program from IUT at 2010, and after that, I am working as a teacher of TVET arena in Bangladesh, and I feel proud to be an alumni of IUT TV department. And And I think next anyone can introduce. I think Mr. Aminul. Mr. Aminul, you can introduce yourself.
Assalamu
Welcome.
alaikum. Thank you for giving me chance. I am M. Aminul Haq, former and current students of IUT, and I completed my BSc and MSc from IUT, and now I am doing PhD under the TV department, and I am working as an assistant teacher in Ashwagandha Power Station Company Limited, Bangladesh. So I am very proud of you. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. So you are taking highest degree from TV department, Mr. Aminul. Congratulations to you for your taking highest degree from TV department. Now, anyone can introduce yourself. May I pronounce your name? Otherwise, anyone can introduce.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Onali. I'm from Pakistan, and currently I am studying in BSc TV department in IUT, and I am final year student. And thank you. That's it.
Okay. Are you staying right now in IUT campus, or are you staying in?
Yes, inside IUT hostel.
Inside IUT. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Next, anyone? Brother.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
My name is Bilal Aziz. I am from Yemen, and I'm studying BSc TVE in a department in IUT. I'm also IUTian. So this is my final year in BSc TVE. Inshallah, I will be graduate at the end of this year. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Bilal Aziz. And then, who will introduce?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Brother
Sir,
Shahjahan.
I am
Yes.
Shahjahan Bhaiya, MSc second year, first year, second semester student running now. I am working on Noakhali Technical Training instructor of electrical trade.
Fine.
It would be nice if you kindly mention your country. That means from which country you came from.
He's
Oh,
from
I am
Bangladesh. He's mentioned that.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
for other participants, they might not know
I'm
where is the
working-
Noakhali.
Yes. Mr.
Yes.
Brother Shahjahan Bhaiya, I am working near you. I am working in the Begumganj Textile Engineering College. It's in situated in Chaurasta. Okay. Next, who will introduce? Tariq Hilal. Brother, introduce yourself.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa
Walaikum
rahmatullah.
assalam.
How are you guys?
Alhamdulillah.
What about you?
Good. Alhamdulillah, I'm good. My name is Amadou Diallo from the Gambia, and right now, currently, I'm in IUT in Bangladesh, studying in IUT in TV department. I'm in my final year. Inshallah, I will graduate very soon. Thank you.
MashaAllah.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Mahbub Bhai, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa
Welcome you.
rahmatullah.
Just we are in the introducing session is going on.
My dear brothers?
So you can introduce yourself first, and then we'll discuss later on.
Sorry?
Just introduce yourself. Mumbai, do you hear me?
To meet you all.
Yes. Introduce yourself. You are the senior alumni of TV department. That's why you got the priority to introduce yourself. Okay, fine. Mr. Mahbub Bhai, are you ready to introduce yourself, Mr. Mahbub Bhai? Okay. Anyone can introduce? Like Masum
Assalamu
Kabir.
alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, brother. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you,
Walaikum
sir?
assalam wa rahmatullah.
My name is Abdul Aziz Imamu, and I'm from Comoros, and currently I'm running my BSCT 1-year program. So I'll be graduating this year, inshallah. So that's all.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Allah.
Welcome to our program.
Hello. Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Now,
I
who
am,
will introduce?
yeah, I am,
Anyone?
assalamu alaikum. I am
Walaikum
Mosum Kabir
assalam.
Rabbi. I am Mosum Kabir Rabbi, and I am studying BSc 2-year course in IUT. And I am the final year student, and I like to study abroad, like it's Germany. That's
Thank
why
you.
I joined here.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam, brother. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, sir. Sir, my name is Mujahid Hamid, and I am from Yemen. I'm right now in IUT. I'm studying in BSCT TVE department. This is my last year, inshallah. That's all.
Inshallah.
Thank you, brother. And then?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
My name is Babu Garboja. I'm from the Gambia. Department TV department on my final year. This year, inshallah, I'll be graduating. Thank
Inshallah.
you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Yeah, my name is Anas Muhammad. I'm from Comoros. I'm in last year.
In BHT?
Yeah, BSc 1 year.
Okay, mashallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, brother.
My name is Abdurrahman. I'm come from Somalia. I study in IUT last year, BSc 1-year program.
Thank you, Abdurrahman. Next, please.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam, brother. What is your name? Because here is some code number only. Please.
My name is Abdul Hakim Noura. I come from Nigeria.
Mashallah,
I'm
Abdul
studying
Hakim.
BSc 1-year program.
Mashallah. Thank you, Mr. Hakim.
Hello.
Abdul Hakim. Next, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yeah, my name is Mahindo Mubarak. I come from Uganda. I'm doing computer science and engineering, TV section 1 year, and hopefully I'll complete this year. Thank you. I would like also to advance if there is a possibility. Thank you.
Welcome, brother.
Then, who is left to introduce?
So, anyone else? Abu Said, can you introduce yourself, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
This is Abu Said, and I have completed my DTE program in IUT, and now I am studying in BSCT final year. Thank you.
MashaAllah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Sir, this is Tariq Hilal from Afghanistan, and student of IUT 1-year TVE.
MashaAllah, Tariq bhai. Welcome. So, Mahbub bhai, could you introduce yourself, please? Unmute your mic first.
Oh, sorry.
Mahbub bhai, unmute your mic first. Please unmute. No, we can't hear. Okay, we are coming back to you. Please unmute your microphone first. Anyone else? we saw one of our sister here, but I
ভাই
am not.
আপনার মাইকটা মিউট
I
করে
am not
আছে,
finding
আনমিউট
him
করেন,
anymore.
কথা শুনতে পাচ্ছি না। মোবাইলে অথবা ল্যাপটপে আছেন নাকি? না মোবাইলে আছেন? আপনার মাইকটা মোবাইলে আছেন তো মোবাইলের স্ক্রিনে টাচ করে মাইকটা আনমিউট করেন। কথা শুনতে পাচ্ছি না? জি, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Okay, no problem. Maybe we can listen later from Mahbub Bhai, because it seems that his mic is muted.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, so
Yeah, mute. Yeah,
Okay, now we can introduce yourself, Mahbub Bhai.
Yes, please.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm Mohammad Mahabur Rahman. I finished MECT from IUT 2013. Now I'm doing business. My company's name is Anbarship Private Limited. I'm the Chief Executive Officer in this company. I'm very happy to meet with you all. Especially thanks Mr. Faisal and other brother. Thank you for all my dear brothers who are participating in this session. It's dear junior brothers who I have any kind of help. If it is possible, we are senior brother, we will help you, inshallah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Anybody else to introduce yourself, brother? Because the floor is not strictly formal. You know, this program is arranged by our senior alumni, so you can talk freely. So anybody else to introduce yourself? Otherwise, we can start our today's session.
Sir, can you please be close to the mic, because your voice is far away.
Sorry?
Well, we can't hear your voice clearly.
ফয়সাল, তোমার ভয়েস খুব একটা বেশি ক্লিয়ার আসতেছে না, তুমি মাইক্রোফোনটা একটু ক্লোজে নাও।
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Sure, brother. So anybody else to introduce yourself? Hello.
Yes,
please.
Excellent student,
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Walaikum assalam.
Yes, I am Akil from Yemen. Now I am doing master degree. Inshallah, will be finished after 2 months. My department is the technical and education.
Thank you very much.
Ahlan wa sahlan, Akil.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Yes, so I don't know whether everyone. Yes, please.
This one he's doing masters in IUT. He will finish in this year, I think. Maybe he wants to apply for a PhD.
Sure, why not? Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Anybody else, brother? Okay. So, Mr. Hamsul,
If there is no one, maybe let me start. Okay, am I, Faisal?
Sure, you can start your.
Okay.
Sir, you can start, no problem.
So at first, it would be nice if you kindly mute your microphone, and then we do have an opportunity to ask me a question. At first, I would like to do a little presentation, PowerPoint presentation. We will go through that presentation, and then the floor will be open for all of you to ask me a specific question, relevant question, irrelevant question, no problem, because you are my fellow brother from the same university, so everything is open for you. So it should not be only the structural way that you have to ask me question. Feel free, you can ask me question. Let me share my screen first. Just a moment. স্ক্রিন শেয়ার কোনটা করব, ফুল স্ক্রিন নাকি শুধু প্রেজেন্টেশন?
Mr. Mahbub, please mute your microphone.
কোনটা?
Yes, it's me.
Where is full screen? Sorry.
Dear brother, during the talk or presentation, you can write it down your question, or you can write your question in the chat box, or after the presentation, you may ask your question. So there is so many chance to ask the questions, and those the brother you are watching our live streaming in the YouTube, you may also write your question in the comment box. So we will try to respond to your questions, inshallah.
Can you share my? Can you see my presentation?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and how to hide this one? Let me. So, yeah.
Just minimize this one.
So is it okay? Clear? Can you see me?
Yes, but
And can you hear me also?
But
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
but
fine.
I think, dear brother Shamsul Arifin bhai,
Yes.
please minimize the participant list from the right side from the screen. Minimize
From
the
here?
Yes.
So I think it's not possible to minimize. Minimize, or maybe you can do, an individual can do that things.
Oh yes.
Yes, sir. It is
It's okay.
individual.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay,
It's
fine.
okay. It's okay.
It's
Fine. I think meanwhile you know about our topic. So how we can do our higher study in Germany. So here, why it is not switching? Okay, fine. We will try to cover these 10 points. Basically, I don't want to go through all the things. No need for you also go through. Let me go to the next slide. Here you can see. At the beginning, I would like to give a little bit of overview about the pathway of higher education in Germany. You can see from the left side, the primary schooling here, and here also. Can you see my mouse also?
We see.
Hello?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
okay.
Yes, we see.
So
Yes.
you can see this is the schooling here, primary school and secondary school. In secondary school, there are 3 types of school in Germany. Hauptschule, it's called first one is the Hauptschule, second one is the Realschule, and third one is the Gymnasium. So when the student came from the Hauptschule and Realschule, that means the first 2 types of school, they can go to the dual training system. Here you can see in top, I wrote like that it's a college. If we compare with our system in Bangladesh or any other country as well, we would like to say this is the college or polytechnic institute education. So it's a dual training. Why is dual training? Usually the student, they go to the industry and they make an agreement with the industry that few days they spend, you can say like 3 days they spend in industry, 2 days in the institute. That's why it's called the dual training. And also few people goes to the another school, it's called the Berufsschule, that means vocational school, and there are different types of Berufsschule also. And if you go to the third one left, Gymnasium, there is another level of the Gymnasium. It's called the Gymnasium Oberstufe. It's also like a college. When they completed their study here, these 2 groups, that means first one, that means the dual training system and Berufsschule, they can go to the University of Applied Science. It's also a university. And the last, the red one, from the Gymnasium Oberstufe, they can go University of Applied Science or Research University. In Germany, there are 2 types of university. I will explain it later. So here you can see the types of higher education institutes. As I mentioned earlier, the research university, there are 3 types of research university in Germany. It's called in German Wissenschaftliche Universität. Sorry, there are another university is called the Technische Universität. It's a technical university, and there is another university is called the Pädagogische Universität. That means pedagogy university. And the right side, the green one, you can see it's called the Fachhochschule and Berufsakademie and Dual Hochschule. All are the university. Basically, the university applied science, they are more focusing about the practical issues. And the left side university, they are more focusing on the research oriented issue. So what is the admission procedure in German university? There are, you can see some general information I would like to say. In German university, most of the university, they offer their course in German language as well as in English language. So if it is the German language, obviously you need to have a language certificate. It could be level C or C2 level. Usually in Germany, the level is started from A1 and then A2, B1 and B2. Most of the universities, they ask minimum C1 level of the language certificate. There are others language certificate, you can see I put the name also here. It's a test staff and also DSH. These are the language requirement if you would like to study in German language. But if you are planning to study in English language, if that university offer any course in English, obviously you can apply there. But you can see also in their admission department, they might say, okay, you need IELTS and so on. And what is the academic requirement? So for example, if you like to study in masters, obviously you have to have your bachelor degree, and also you have to provide all the certificates of your all the mark sheet of your BSc degrees. And if you have additional extracurricular activities, for example, if you did the voluntary activities, social activities and so on, you can provide. Obviously keep in mind, these are the things is also very important in Germany. That means how much you have contribution for your society. They look it very much. So don't care about that very good GPA, but if you have a middle class GPA and if you have a extracurricular activities, that means you have a contribution to your society, it makes a big difference. I am talking about the German context. I have no idea for others. So next, application procedure at the German university. I would like to say at the beginning, every university, they have the different way of application procedure. It's better to go there and check the application procedure. And if I would like to say here that you can see apply directly, there is a two way to apply the university. You can apply directly to the university, and you can apply directly, you can apply through the uni assistant. You can see I write here uni-assistant.de. This is the website for there. You can go in that website, you can see your university, which university you are planning to apply, whether they need to apply through their uni assistants or directly you can send the your application to the university. So you can check it from this website also. And then then you have to, as I mentioned, you have to prepare all the certificate, transcript and every language certificate, and then you have to verify it through the German embassy. That means they will check it and they will notary these things and they will send it to the university directly. And then you have to submit. For example, if the university said, no, you have to send your document directly to the university, then you have to choose the DHL and then send all the required document to the admission department directly to that university. Or if that university need to apply through the uni assistant, you have to apply for the uni assistant. And after successful application, you will get an offer letter from that university. And what is our recommendation? As a IUTian, I would love to say, I would like to say, please go for the German language. Obviously, I don't want to tell you that you have to go through from A1 to C3 if you apply, or C2 if you apply for the English course. No need to go from A1 to C2, but as you are planning to come to Germany, you need to know the basic German language. You can go for A1 or maximum A2 if you are planning to go, or if you are planning to apply for the English course, then maximum A1 or A2 is enough for you. And then you have to choose your subject, and you have to choose your university. And as I mentioned, you can send your application directly or through the uni assistant. If you go for the uni assistant, then you can see the cost here. First application procedure cost is €75 if you apply for one university. If you are planning to apply multiple university, then you have to add the further €30 cost. That means 75 plus €30 if you apply for another university. If you apply for two university, then you have to add €60. And as I mentioned earlier, also here you can see the list of the university who need which university you need to apply through the uni assistant. You can find the list from there, and the rest university you have to apply directly. And the next slide, you can see the living cost, I would like to say, in Germany if you come in self-finance. Here you can see the accommodation, almost €370 you need per month. Food and clothing average you need €220. Health insurance is mandatory in Germany. It's cost around €120. And other, for example, Wi-Fi, telephone, and taxi or something, you need to pay for €40. Books and materials you need to pay €20. For dining you need to pay €20. And student semester contribution in German, most of the German university, there are no tuition fee, but there are the student semester contribution, this €370. With this €370 you will get the semester ticket. By that ticket you have a opportunity to travel all the public transport, train, bus. If there is a ferry, you can use also the ferry. And by this student ticket you can also rabat if you go for the menja to eat your food there. And last is ticket. So if you have a plan to come to your, or to go to your home country, it depends whether you will plan for the economy ticket or business class ticket. It will depend on you. So here you can see the average cost if you have a plan to go to Germany for self-finance. And now, what is the way forward for financing your study in Germany? In Germany, obviously, German government is offering a scholarship. This is the first one, daad.de. This is the official website for the scholarship. It's funded by German government. And there are the other scholarship, for example, different political party, they offer also scholarship. There are subject related scholarships. Some companies sometimes also offer the scholarship. It depends. But I as alumni, I came also in Germany with the DAAD scholarship. That means I got the scholarship from the German government. I came and study here. So I would like to suggest you, please try first with the DAAD scholarship. If you don't get that scholarship, don't be disappointed. You can come, although you can come in Germany after one semester, after 1 year, you can apply also again the DAAD scholarship. It's also possible. So, for example, if you have no scholarship, how do you survive here? There are so many ways I saw the students are surviving and they continuing their studies. You can find the small job also, university internal job portal. Local companies, you can find also job. You can find the job also different restaurants and shops, internet. You can do also internship any company. You can offer your private tutoring in the local newspaper or university website, university notice board. And as a student, you are allowed to work 20 hours per week. 20 hours per week per 20 hours per week you are allowed to work. Usually the student during the summer vacation, they work more than 20 hours. And the minimum wages you can see here, 9.35 euro per hour. And what will happen after completing your study? Yes, after completion your study, there are plenty of opportunity if you plan to work in Germany. Obviously, you need a work permit for working in Germany, but it is not a big problem. You can see in here, 1st August 2012, the German government, they are offering the EU blue card. When you will apply for that work and when you will get the job, you can apply directly the blue card. That means you will get the resident permit here and your student resident permit will be changed to the work permit. So you can bring your family, you can stay here and you will enjoy all the facilities in this society. And more detail, I don't want to go. Here is the web link. I will share this PowerPoint presentation with you. For detail, there are a lot of detail. You can go this link and you can go through the detail. If you have any specific question, please don't hesitate to ask me. And there is another very new German skill migration law. So far as I remember, in April 2020, they changed the German skill migration law. What was before and what is new? Let me explain a little bit. In German skill migration law, in before it was like that, if you have any skill certificate, for example, you have a diploma in electrical engineering from Polytechnic diploma, then if you are the EU citizen, European citizen, you can apply to the recognition of your certificate. When you will get the recognition of certificate, you can get the job also. At the beginning, it was only for European Union people, but now from April 2020, the German government has changed their law. Nowadays, anyone from any corner of the world, they can, if they have the skill certificate in any area, they can apply for the skill recognition process. This skill recognition process, they call the German skill migration under the German skill migration law. So what the skill migration, as I mentioned here, there is if you have a diploma, you can send your document to the recognition authority here, and they will verify all the certificates, and then they will say you whether you are eligible to get that recognition. So why they change? You may ask why they change. Because there is a still shortage of skilled manpower in Germany. That's why they changed this law. So what is the procedure? I would like to say, if you go here, there are, I think, 6 steps you have to go through. At first, finding the recognition authority from the to recognize your certificate. I put here the website address. If you go in their website, and you can get the detail. Please don't forget to change the language. When you will click it, it will come in German language, but there is a button, you can change it and you can switch it to the English language. So first you have to go through, find out the recognition authority, because the recognition authority is different. For example, if you apply for Frankfurt, then you have to go for the recognition authority to the Frankfurt. If you apply for Berlin, then you have to go to the recognition authority to Berlin. So that's why you can see which area is suitable for you. After finding the authority, you have to submit the application to them with the necessary document, and you have to pay the fee. Fee might be varies. It is vary. It is, so far as I remember, it is from 100 to 600 euro. When you will submit your application, they will tell you what is your required fee you have to pay to them. It might be 100, it might be 200, or maximum 600. And if you would like to work in Germany, obviously you need to have your language ability. Sometimes they said A1, sometimes they said A2, B2, or C2. So you have to check it, everything under this website. And what is the next step? When you will apply, when you will get the recognition certificate from them, then you have to look for the job. You know, there are all the jobs are posting nowadays in internet. So there are so many internet portal. You can see here Agentur for Arbeit, Job Vector, Make It in Germany. There are thousands of the job portals. So you can look for the job. You can, and then you have to face the interview with them. If you get the offer letter from them, then you have to submit your offer letter to the German embassy, local German embassy, and they will provide you the visa, and you will come to Germany, you will join to the company. As I mentioned, the recognition process. In recognition process, they categorize in 3 categories: fully recognized, partially recognized, and no recognition. When you will submit your application to there, they can say, okay, we recognize you fully. If they say, okay, we do the partially, these subject you have to do it here, then you have to do it. And if you get the no recognition, don't be disappointed also. So if you get the no recognition, even you can apply or you can appeal it again. There is a possibility to get the recognition. So very important note I would like to say, you can see here that in top right there is a one logo, and in down you can see the organized by German Working Community for Bangladesh. So this is our organization actually, Deutsche Arbeitgemeinschaft for Bangladesh. It's called the German Working Community for Bangladesh. It's a voluntary, non-profit, non-political organization. We have some German Bangladeshi people here who are actually supporting in Bangladesh in different types of social activities and helping the people also. And one of our activities also to promote the people how they can do their higher study and research in Germany. So that's why you might surprise why I put this logo and why I write here. So if you like, you can follow also us in YouTube, but please take care. You have to write in German language, Deutsche Arbeitgemeinschaft. It's very difficult to pronounce it. Deutsche Arbeitgemeinschaft for Bangladesh. You can see the spelling in Bangladesh a little bit different because it's in German language. Or if you search it in your Facebook @TAF Bangladesh, you can find also us. And again, I would like to mention, you know, it's not actually not for you. We are not the visa agent. We are not the any immigration agent. Just we are sharing our information with the people. And please, again, please ignore if anyone asks any financial transaction on the name of us. So we are not dealing anything with the finance. So also, as I mentioned, from our channel, we are offering free German language course from A1 to B2. So if you are interested, you can follow our channel. If you are interested, we do have 2 days. One day we are offering videos and we are providing the materials, language materials. And another day, just there is an interactive session. So you can ask your question to the teacher, and they will give you the answer to you. So finally, I would like to say, so you have to consider that everyone is individual. So your case might be different than your friend case. So please take care about this issue. And if you here also, if you like, you can visit also our few tutorial or video also. And if you like to write something to our organization, this is the email address. But please, again, don't forget about the spelling of the Bangladesh, because it's a German spelling. So I think I did my part. Now your part. If you have any specific question, please ask me. I will try to answer you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. Just a moment.
Okay.
Just a moment. Yes, let me go again.
Dear brother, before asking the questions, I request you to mention your name first.
Yes, sir, inshallah.
Yeah, yes, I think now maybe the time to ask you question.
Yes, Assalamu alaikum, sir. My name is Onali. I am from Pakistan.
Yes, please.
Currently, I am studying in IUT, as I mentioned in my introduction. Sir, I have my question is, before I search in DAD website, I search the university related TVET system, like how can I can find the department there, but I find there's only one university who was it was funded by government. It was available in DAD also, but how can we find the other universities related TV department in scholarship in Germany? Thank you, sir.
Okay. No, thank you for your question. Let me explain. So in German universities, so far as I know, very limited university, they are offering research opportunity in technical and vocational education. Let me mention 2-3 universities name. One is the Technical University of Dresden, where I studied, and another university, University of Flensburg, another university, University of Bremen, and another university, University of Salzburg, so far as I remember. You can find this information in our TV Facebook page, isn't it, Faisal? Am I right?
Yeah, yes. So I would like to request you, Mr. Shamsul Arifin Bhai,
Yes.
would you please again write this university's names in our
Yeah.
Facebook group?
Yeah.
It may be now or in your free time. Actually, it's not
Okay.
mandatory right now.
For example, I am writing few. So Sajid, এটা তো
It's not
চলে
it
গেছে।
right now. You can carry
Okay.
on, and you can write it in later on in our group. So
Okay,
maybe
fine.
there will be a list of the universities are offering the TVET courses. Thank you very much. Carry on, please.
So I would like to request all of you kindly join to our Facebook group, not only page, also in group. And I will write the name of the university. Right now, I might not tell you all the university name, but I will write the name, whatever I have in my mind. Yes, next question, please.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. Go ahead, please.
Sir, my name is Bilal. So as I mentioned before,
এই মেসেজ দেখতে পাই না।
I am TV. I'm in TV department. So for those who are going to want to apply for research opportunities or research scholarship, and they don't have the IELTS, it is possible to apply without IELTS?
So thank you for your question. First of all, I would like to say, please check the courses, whether it's offering in English or in German. So if you see the university, that specific course they are offering in English, you can apply in English. But in our case, as we do have a medium of instruction in English, they might not ask you again to provide the IELTS certificate. But if you see the admission procedure in standard admission procedure, they might write, okay, you need IELTS, for example, score 5 or 6, something like that. But when you will apply there and you will submit one certificate from your university, that means the medium of instruction in English, you might get the exemption from them. But if the university or that institute offered the course in German language, there are no way you have to provide the German language certificate.
So even if I studied my baccalaureate in English,
yeah,
they
regardless,
will ask me for IELTS.
No, as I mentioned, officially standard way of asking, they will say, okay, you have to provide the IELTS certificate. But when you will submit the certificate from our university, the medium of instruction in English, you might get exemption. You might not provide the certificate again, the IELTS. You can tell to the admission authority, my medium of instruction from the bachelor is English, so my English is enough to study there. They might accept this one.
Okay, so there will be an institute IELTS certificate. There will be English test.
Can you please repeat it? I am not getting your question. Last part.
So after they will check my certificate of baccalaureate in English, they will not ask me the IELTS, but they will test me in English, right?
No, I said forget about the certificate. Obviously, you have to provide the certificate, but you have to provide the another paper. In that paper, it clearly should be written that the medium of instruction of that university is only English.
Okay.
So this paper might support you to get the exemption that for you no need to provide the IELTS certificate. So I don't want to say yes, it will be accepted, but you can try.
Okay, sir.
You can try, but so far as I know, they will accept it.
Okay, sir.
Any more question?
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Yes.
Walaikum assalam.
My name is Zabihullah. I am from Afghanistan.
Yes, please.
Sir, as we are in right now, we are in IUT and we are from different countries.
Yes.
So, is there any problem? For example, we want to apply from Bangladesh. Does it make any problem for us?
For example, if you apply for the scholarship, so far as I know, you have to apply from your respective country for a scholarship. But if you apply directly to the university without a scholarship, I think it's not a matter from where you are applying. But as Afghan, you have to apply for the scholarship through the German embassy in Afghanistan. But if, for example, if your scholarship provided by the professor directly, so regardless, they will not consider from where you are applying, from Germany or from Afghanistan or from Bangladesh. But for applying for the German government scholarship, that means DAAD scholarship or DAAD scholarship, as I know, you have to send all the application to your German embassy and they will forward that application to the respective university.
And what about if we apply like in private universities? How much it will cost?
Okay, private university, it will cost different, but I
Like
don't suggest you.
non-governmental.
Yeah, I don't suggest you to go to the private university, because why? When you will apply for the job in Germany, for example, there is a reputation, very good reputation for the public university. Still, very limited number of the private university are available in Germany, but the reputation is not so good. So that's why, if you ask my suggestion, I would like to say, please go for the any public university, not the private university. But if you ask for the cost, but cost is, so far as I remember, is very high. Per semester minimum you have to pay 5,000 euro. It might be more than that.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You are most welcome.
So, dear brother, anybody else to ask any question to our today's speaker?
Wait. Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Yes.
Walaikum assalam.
Sir, actually, I want to ask that, is there any university who don't want, or where we can apply without block account?
Okay, fine. For that means the question is that when you are planning to come in Germany in self-finance, this is the rule that you have to fix deposit your few money to the block account. So nowadays, if you are planning to come in Germany for self-finance, you have to put your money in a one German account. It's called, as you mentioned, it's called the block account. There is no other way to get the visa until you block your money to in a account. It could be like that. If you have any relative, then maybe he can put such amount of money to your name in a block account. It's also possible, but to get the visa, you have to provide the information for the block account to the German embassy.
Okay, sir. Thank you. But it's that means it is necessary to put there some money as that for showing them that we can afford ourselves for 1 year or for 2 years.
Right.
But there's no any way to not showing them. And is there any way, if we are going in scholarships, that means that time we don't have to put there, or that time also we have to put there?
No. If you got any scholarship, that means they are getting confirmation that your money will come from any other source. In that case, for you, no need to put any money in the block account.
Answer last question. Sir, is it possible that we can ask from them by mail that that how can we ask from them that we are coming in a scholarship, and you will allow us to put our money in block account, or it's not allowed? Will they give any answer, or what?
Can you ask me that question once again?
Sir, I want to ask that if we are going to ask from them that if they are providing our a scholarship, then if we are asking as an information that is it necessary also in time of scholarship that we have to put our money in block account?
No. When you will get the scholarship, for example, DADE or any other organization, then they will give you one certificate. It's called the awardness certificate for the scholarship. When you will submit that awardness certificate and how much you will get the scholarship from that organization, when you will submit this document to the embassy, they will not ask anything whether you make your money or you put your money in a block account or not.
Okay, sir. That means they will give us that certificate for showing to embassy that they will not force us to add block account or make any kind of block account.
Absolutely right.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
So this is Moshum Kabir Rabbi. Sir, is there any chance without language course? And if we want to learn language, can we learn it from when we'll go Germany then?
Okay, so there is two part. One part is that whether you are able to come in Germany study without a language course. Yes, of course possible. For example, if you choose any course, it is in English, you can come without the German language certificate to study here English course. But if you have a plan to come to Germany, obviously you need the German language certificate. Whether now it is your decision whether you will do it in Bangladesh. For example, I think you came from Bangladesh. That's why I said the Bangladesh. Whether you are getting the certificate from Bangladesh language certificate, but please keep in mind you have to get the certificate only from the German language course in German language institute. It's authorized by German government. It's called the Goethe Institute. So that means if you have a certificate from the Goethe Institute, any university it will accept. So you have to get the certificate from the Goethe Institute, then you can come to Germany for higher study. Or if you have a plan to come to Germany first, do your language here, and then go for the university, it's also possible. If you can convince the embassy, I am rich enough and I am putting my money in the bank and my parents are able to afford my expenses over there, they can provide the certificate. They can provide you with a visa. So then in this case, you have to look for the language institute. For example, in this case, you can go to the Goethe Institute, any of the city here in Germany. So you can apply to the Goethe Institute and then you can pay their fees and all the accommodation fees, everything. Then they can give you the supporting paper to apply for the visa in German embassy. I don't know whether I gave your answer or not.
Okay, so thank you very much. I got your answer. And if we
but
have
please
any,
keep in mind,
yeah,
language course in Germany is very expensive than your respective country. For example, in Bangladesh, what you can do in 200 euro, for example, you need to pay here 800 euro for per course. So now it's your choice whether you are planning to do your language course in your respective country first and then come here, or you have a plan to come here first and then do your language course.
so sir, is there any issue about age? Is if any student has study gap, then?
So actually, in German philosophy, there is a study gap. They think student will not study continuously. They will study certain period and they will go for the job. After doing some years of job, they will come back again for refreshment for the study. So study gap is not make any big role, but you have to show what you did during your one study to other study. Maybe you are working somewhere, or
Yes, sir.
you are doing some voluntary work, or you are doing some social work.
Okay.
Sir, do we have the official German course in Bangladesh, like go with?
Yes, we do have institute. That means the German government, they do have institute there. It's called the Goethe Institute. You can do your German language course there.
So,
or also we are offering German language free of cost. If you think, okay, for me, I will do my basic language here in online, and then we will go for the examination only, the Goethe Institute. If you like, you can do also. In this way, you can save some money also. It's up to, or you can go to the Goethe Institute directly. So far as I know, in Goethe Institute, you have to, in Bangladesh, I'm talking about Goethe Institute, you have to wait at least almost 1 year to get the admission there because it's very crowded.
So Will you provide certificate for language, German language?
No, we are not the authority to
Okay.
provide the certificate. Just we are doing voluntary. That's why I said you can do your language course with us if you like. We don't charge anything for that, not a single taka or euro. You can do your language if you feel that I am competent enough. For example, A1, you can go to the Goethe Institute, pay the fees only, attend the exam. If you pass the exam, you will get the certificate from them. But we are not authority to provide any certificate.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Any question?
Sir, actually, if you have time, then I want to send you my CV as a sample. Not sample, it's my final CV to study in abroad. Can you check, sir, my CV?
I would like to say, please go to Europass. I think the Faisal, you can give the link to them also if you have available, as I share with you. Europass is the CV standard for the European Union. Please follow that structure and put your CV there according to that structure, and that structure will be acceptable any European country.
Okay. So I have
Faisal,
a LinkedIn ID. There, I submitted my all information. So we can share our information in link ID.
actually, so far as I know, the link IT is the professional platform. But if you have a plan for higher study, it's better to follow the Europass CV standard. So I think the Faisal is out. Are there any question?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. My name is Abdurrahman. I'm come from Somalia. Sir, I have two questions. First question, how many days per week you teach the language? The second question, what time they open application the University of Germany? Thank you, sir.
Can you repeat your first question once again?
The second question, sir, what
No,
time they open? First one,
one.
how many days per week you teach in the language in your YouTube channel or your Facebook?
Okay, fine. Okay, I understand now.
Thank
The first about the language session, we are at the beginning, we are offering the video to the people who are actually following us, and then one day interactive session.
Okay, sir.
That is for the language. And if you ask about the university in Germany, there are two sessions, summer and winter. In summer session, it is very limited courses offered in the summer session, but most of the courses are offered in winter session. So far as I remember, in summer session ended October, not October, I think the September is the last time to apply for the summer session. But I think for you people, it's you have to look for the winter session. In winter session, we'll start application deadline I am talking about. It's start in April to I think the May or mid of June, some university. So please go to the university first, and then you can see what is their application deadline.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
So later, how can we contact with you?
For what?
For to suppose we are making one CV, and you can just see our CV, is that okay or not?
So actually, I am not in a position to check someone's CV. It's not my duty. But as I mentioned, if you request me, if I have available time, I can check, because it's not my duty actually. But as I mentioned, if you put your CV in the European format, it will be automatically acceptable by any European country. No need to send any CV to me.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Sir, actually, my brother, friend, fellow, he was asking about to sending UCV. I want to tell him that, brother Rabbi, you cannot send it to Sir Shamsul, and rather than you can send the mail to the university by mail. If they ask you for CV, if you get any kind of good response from them, like getting admission or getting a scholarship, they want from you everything, then you will see everything by sending them mail, then you will get an answer, because I have talked with them already in mailing them. You can mail them and you can find the mail from their websites and everything. So that means we make this meeting just getting informations and not sending them someone documents like our personally document CV or anything. So that's why we make this meeting, just getting knowledge and just getting some information regarding TV department, that how can we get admission in European countries or Germany for getting admission in or getting a scholarship in TV department in masters or PhD. So that's all, and thank you. If you don't mind, I wanted to just give you some acknowledgement. That's why I wanted to tell you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you, Ali.
Assalamu alaikum.
Just a moment. Thank you, Ali, for your clarification. I would like to say again, I am not the visa agent. I am not the student counselor. As your fellow brother, just I am sharing the information to you.
Yes,
so
sir.
if you have any query, of course, as a IUTian, you can ask to me. But I am not. Please don't send me any document or any relevant application that what I will forward to the university. Obviously, you can ask me any question, anything regarding the university admission procedure or any other issues in Germany. If I have time, I am always ready to answer your question.
Assalamu alaikum wa
Yes, sir.
rahmatullah.
Thank you. But the thing is, sir, also I can mention one thing that.
Finally, let me ask.
Brother, I'm talking with sir.
I want to ask.
Okay, let him to finish. Let him to finish, Ali, first, and then you talk. Yes, Ali.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, actually, I wanted to give some acknowledgement regarding this even. If they send any kind of mail like regarding making their case to the university, like if they like some other university, so they can text them in by mail. They will give them response also, and they will also mention them the procedure, and rather they are getting they need TOEFL, they will ask for TOEFL. If they need IELTS, they will ask for IELTS. If they need German language, they will ask for German language. They will give each and every information. Just I want to give acknowledgement to my fellows that no need to ask from. Just we make this meeting as a clearance and just getting knowledge and also information. And when we get those university names, then we can go for there. And when we get the university names in their websites, then we can just simply mail them and ask for them the scholarship and fees procedure, and also information of like what they want and which like our information they want. We will give them everything. So that's all they used to give you, and they will provide you the procedure and everything, each and everything. And like that's all I wanted to say, that they also mention everything, so we don't need to ask from other guys. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Brother Mubarak, please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Yes, brother.
I think Onali is one of your team because he's well informed about this. So maybe when you want to ask, we'll be going to him if you have some handy information to ask. Okay, thank you, Onali, for information and clarity. I have 3 questions. The first one is how is the COVID situation in Germany, the COVID-19, and the traveling situation? Will it cause any, is there any consequences or some challenges in traveling and the whole COVID thing? That is the first question. You let us know about it. Secondly, is about recommendation. Like we don't have much information about German, and that's why we are here. So,
true.
which universities you as you or you as your team will you recommend? Like you can recommend for us 6 or 10 in hierarchical order that you try this and this and this. For example, that kind of help recommendation
Right.
of universities. Can you provide them? So, lastly, is the you and your team after this meeting or after this orientation, how can you help us? Like which hand can you provide? Because some people are trying to ask you, say like, no, no, no. For us to give you the information after here, we were like, we should not even send you email that is about the process. Maybe we should just be asking basic information. So I'm asking now, you and your team, what can you provide? What can you provide? Oh, I mean the help that you can provide after this orientation. So in summary, the COVID thing, then a recommendation of
Recommended university.
universities,
Yeah.
and then the help that you can provide after here. Thank you.
Okay. Fine. Thank you. Thank you for your question. First of all, the COVID situation. Yeah, in summer it was nice, but now as the winter already approaching, now our temperature you can say around 10 to maximum 15. So situation is not so good. You might know that yesterday our Chancellor Markela, she announced again the what is that? Very bad. So all the restaurants are going to off from Monday. So people are not allowed to go to the restaurant. Sitting there and eating there is not possible anymore. Just you can take the takeaway your food. And the we are doing home officing, and it will continue maybe rest of the month in this year, even maybe the next first couple of month of the next year as well, because the winter here till April you can say. So situation is not good. In summer it was the infection rate was 200 250 per days in whole over the Germany, but the last week it's jumped to the 20,000 only for 2 days. So every day is increasing now. So far as I know, every day is more than 7,000 in Germany. So situation is not so good here. I think this is the first information about the COVID situation. And yes, please.
I'm sorry. Now, where does it leave this process of applying? For example, if you have to apply next year, will it be possible, something like that, to
So
someone to travel and they travel?
Actually, the whole world doesn't know what will happen in the next year, but the student from the university, they are doing online classes, and the admission procedure is still they are continuing, but nobody knows what will happen in the next year. This is
Understand. Thank you, sir.
yeah, this is the information I can give you so far. I have no more information. But keep in mind, they kept remain open all the schools here, but the university are closed. All the schools and kindergarten is open. Even we are expecting that they will shut down the kindergarten minimum, but now they didn't shut down the kindergarten. Still the kindergarten are open and schools are open. And the second question, so as you mentioned, the recommendation for the university is depend what types of plan you do have. Do you have plan to pursue your higher study in the technical and vocational education, or purely in purely in engineering degree? So if it is purely in engineering degree, after the question session, I will show you how you can search your university choice, your university according to your background. In this case, in
Hello, assalamu alaikum. Hello.
Yes, Mohindo.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I think there was a little problem.
Yeah, yes, sir. It's no problem.
Shall I continue?
Yeah, yes, you.
Okay, who asked me? He who asked me question, I don't know. Mubarak, are you here?
Yes, sir. I am Maral.
Okay, fine. Okay, so let me tell 1, 2, 3 name right now. For example, Technical University of Dresden. That is the university where I did my master's. And if you like, you can do also the PhD and so on in technical and vocational education. Even if you like to do your higher study in technical and vocational education, you can do also from the University of Flensburg. University of Flensburg and IUT, they do have already the memorandum of understanding. When I was also University of Flensburg, I did this memorandum of understanding with our TVET department and the department of the BART. It's called the BART Institute. So you can take this opportunity also. So if you kindly follow our Facebook group, then you can see there I put the detail about the University of Flensburg when we did the memorandum of understanding. Another very famous university for technical and vocational education is University Bremen. And another university also, the University of Salzburg. These are the university name I do have in my mind right now. They are offering higher study or a research opportunity in technical and vocational education and training. There are also some more universities they are offering. And for example, if you are planning to do your higher study or research clearly in engineering field, because you have an opportunity to go to the engineering field, purely engineering field, you have an opportunity to go to the technical and vocational education in respective your engineering field. So if you like to go purely to the university where they are offering the engineering, there are so many thousands of universities. For example, right now I can say University of Bonn, University of Cologne, University of Dresden, University of Hamburg, University of Berlin, University of Munich, so many. So this is the thing. This is the another question. I think I gave you the answer. Next one, what me and my team can do. Actually, we don't have any team to support our fellow IUTian to come to the Germany. But through our platform, that means TV, as IUTian TV group and page, we are sharing the information continuously. If you ask me any question, if I know, I will give you the answer. If I don't know, I will forward to the another alumni if he has the answer. So actually, and what I am doing in my personal capacity, the language course, it is, I have one small organization, as I mentioned earlier, non-profit, voluntary, non-political organization. Through that organization, we are offering also the German language course, free German language course. So in this case, as a IUTian brother, of course, I am always open. If you have any specific question, you can ask me. I might not give you answer immediately, but after 1 or 2 days, I can give you the answer if I know that things. I don't know whether I gave you all the answers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got it, sir. I've understood.
So this is the platform for our alumni, TVE alumni platform. You can ask different types of question. If someone is Australia, he can give also reply. If someone is Germany, he can give also the reply. Even if I don't know the exact answer of your question, I can forward to our another IUTian alumni in Germany who are studying engineering field. So if you have any specific question, if I don't know, I can forward that one to that alumni group in Germany who are working and studying also engineering, purely engineering field.
Okay, sir. Thank you. I've understood, sir.
Welcome. So any other question, brother?
Sir, thank you for your information, and we are really such a thankful of you. And sir, I wanted to ask that is there any possibility that you can give us those 4 to 5 names of those universities in written, like in chat box or in some other places?
And hello, can you hear me? Let me share with you my screen first, then I will show you how to find the university name, how to find the detail. Let me share with you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Can you see this page?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the I think so many people they know about this website. It's called the Day. From here you can get the name of the universities and name of the course and whether they are offering the scholarship or not. First go here www.daad.de. So then switch it to the English. And after going here, let me go, I think the research in Germany. Yes. And if you go to the research in Germany, then for scholarship, first step, research, let me go here first. Okay, here find the scholarship, for example. Here you can find the detailed information. Different types of course, scholarship, and here if you go for the international program, okay, here you can write your program, for example, course type, what you are planning to do. For example, if you are planning to do the master degree, then select master degree. If you think about the language, for example, I am putting here English, and then search. It's working. So here you can see, for example, here accounting and controlling, which university is offering this one. You can click here, you can go to the university, and you can see all the detail, their university email address, and the course duration is 3 semester, when it's starting in winter semester, what types of course this one, and detailed information. If you need more information, you can go directly to that university website. You can see the right side here, and you can check also. This is the way you can actually look for the university. You can say, you can check also the left side, for example, let me field of study. Here, for example, if your interested area is engineering, and then let me clear this one. Okay, bachelor, masters, I put here. Engineering, if you are planning to do, for example, in electrical engineering, select this one, and then and which location you would like. Okay, for example, let me choose also the language. It's already selected. See here, English, I write here English only. And then, for example, if you plan to come which city, for example, if you say I am planning to go to Berlin, click here Berlin, and then types of institute. Yes, university. And then search. Okay. So for example, in Berlin, Technical University of Berlin, they are offering global production engineering course in English. So from here, you can get the detail, the medium of instruction in English. It's a 4th semester, it's a MSc degree. It started in the winter, and they do have the tuition fee. You can see also. So you can see, you can find also so many universities without tuition fee also. In this case, you can see this university, they are offering this course in English, but they are imposing the tuition fee per semester, 3,875 euro you have to pay. That is the way to search. So DARDA or the DAAD is the website. You can find all the information relevant for your higher study. So please go to this website, do some research, and you will get the more information. Yes, so any other question? I don't know whether it will help for you or not.
Thank you, sir. It was helpful. Thank you, sir.
So are there any more questions?
Thank you, sir, so much. Thank you, sir.
Sir,
You are most
thank you. But sir, actually, I wanted to ask the last question. Sir, I have searched in that website last month, and I did not get the like regarding my department, like TV department. I just get only one university, which named by Zarland University. They are providing scholarship, and their fees is non-fees. Like they are not, they don't need fees. They are giving.
No tuition fee. Yes, yeah.
Yes, sir. So they are
Yeah.
giving scholarship, but they have block account system, I guess. But
no.
Yes, sir.
If you get the scholarship, for you no need any put any money to the block account. Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes, sir. That's all I got it from that website. There's thing, and from other sides I did not get the other university, and I got another university which was which had fees, like they want fees 3,000 euro per semester or per year. They had requirement of fees also. But I did just get one university, which is named by Zarland University. So, is there any way to get the university where we can find a scholarship without searching in that? Thank you, sir.
Okay, without that.
Yes, sir. Without that.
Okay, fine. So let me write few university. For example, Technical University of Dresden. I got the scholarship from the DAD, and I studied in Technical University of Dresden. They are offering also the masters in vocational education. And let me write also another university what I have in my mind right now.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. That will be so kind of you.
You can ask this question also to our alumni forum also. Then we can give you also the answer. Bremen University. Okay, so these are the three universities. I write the name as I have in my mind right now. They are offering master's, PhD, postdoc in technical and vocational education. There might be the more than that. Okay, as you asked me the question whether there are another institution who are offering the scholarship. Yes.
Yes, sir.
You know the DART.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
DAAD. Okay, you know let me write here, then it will be DAAD, that is already, you know, there is a KAAT so far as I remember. That means there is another organization, KAAD, that is the Catholic, the Christian organization who are offering the scholarship also. You can, if you like, you can look for their rules and regulation. I have no idea about them. Of course, there are some university, the professor, there are so many professors, they are also asking the student, and the professor is providing fund from his research fund as a scholarship for the students. So you can ask also directly to the professor, if you know any professor, any university, whether the professor is able to provide the full or partly scholarship, you can write to the professor directly. That is the another information. And for the post or for the PhD or postdoc, obviously you can ask directly whether the professor will fund your study there or not.
Thank you, sir. Thanks. If a student don't want to go in research basis, so we can find in KAAD in that website that type of scholarship. Like if a student don't want to go in research basis.
So far as I remember, the KAAD, they are actually supporting the people from another religion, not for the Muslim, so far as I know. In some case, if you are interested to follow there some rules and regulation, if you are interested to regularly go to the church, if you make a commitment with them, you might get the scholarship. I know one student from Bangladesh, they get the scholarship from the KAAD also, but I am not very much familiar their terms and condition, but I hear that you have to follow there some instruction, you have to go to the church every week, or I don't know exactly. This is the information I get from one of the students.
Inshallah, sir, but those terms I didn't get it, because those are like betraying our Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Yeah, that is the thing, because this is the Catholic, that means the Christian people,
Yeah,
Catholic people,
yeah.
they are getting the fund from that Catholic people, and they are offering the scholarship actually, but there is a purely government funded scholarship.
Yes, sir. That is very famous, and it's worldwide. And I
Yes.
just heard that KAAD, those Christian website, but those terms and conditions are not like good intention to make Muslims Christian, but like nothing but like that way.
Yeah.
But inshallah, we have faith on Allah. Inshallah, we will get
Yes.
a scholarship in other university except those Christian websites. Thank you, sir.
And also, for your kind information, also, for example, if you come here, you can get also the not full scholarship, you can get partly scholarship. There are small industry also, they sometimes they are offering this scholarship. You can find this scholarship in the notice board of the university. They might offer maybe the 500 euro or 200 euro per month. It's a very partly scholarship, but it's not the religious scholarship.
Yeah, sir, that will be good, and we can also learn some good works, and
Yes.
we will have experience during our masters. So that is
True.
good intention, but is about that Christianity things, like those are the really looks like not good intentions. So
Yeah, that is their plan actually. Of course, good intention for them is not fitting with our philosophy and our religious point of view. Yes, that's
yes,
true.
sir, exactly.
I totally agree. Even if you come in Germany, you can find the thousands of churches, local churches. They are also offering the scholarship. Yes, but you have to follow their terms and conditions. You have to agree with them, then you can find the scholarship also.
Exactly, sir. Because they are paying for the guy who wants to come in our religions. That means their intention is like someone. How can we get their intention in our religions? And like we will give them some knowledge to that they can abandon their own religions. That's the thing.
Right,
That is the
right.
intention. So, sir, thanks for information, and Alhamdulillah, I got good information from you, and thanks for all brothers who follow and who join this meeting. And we are really thankful of you, and that is really kind of you, sir. Thank you.
No, thank you. I think it's my duty to share some information if it's helpful for you, because you are my fellow brothers. Where I came from, you are still studying there, so why not? So if you have any specific question, you can ask me. I might, as I mentioned earlier, I might not give you the answer immediately, but I will reply you. Obviously, I will reply you. Even or you can also post your question to our TV alumni group. If you are not the member of the group, please send your request there. Sorry. Yes, you can join there also. In that group, you can post your idea, comments, or any suggestion. So of course we will appreciate it. So are there any question from anyone?
Thank you, sir. Sir, can I ask you one thing?
Yes, sure.
Sir, last time I asked from you that I have searched that university, and I named also before Zarland University.
Yes,
Sir,
Zarland, right.
sir, you told me that I will ask from you. I will ask from you in the meeting that about that university. Did you, sir? Did you search about it? You told me that I will go.
Right. No, thank you. Yes, I searched, and I think you saw. I don't know whether you are a member of our alumni group.
Yes, sir. I have been there.
And I think then you already recognize that I posted. They are looking for the research fellow. That means in this case, you can join in that university as a research fellow. Meanwhile, you can do your PhD degree also. That means you will get your job, and you are able to do also your PhD degree if you have already master degree. But as you mentioned, the Zarland University, one of the famous university, they are also offering technical and vocational education. And the big advantage for you, all of you, for that university and for that course, for you no need to have the German language. So if you have a fluency in the English language, you can send your application directly to them. And also you can provide the certificate from our university. You can ask to the university authority to provide a certificate, the medium of instruction in English. In that certificate, you can get the exemption also to providing the certificate for IELTS. But as you mentioned earlier, it's one of the nice university. I went through their detail, and it's very, very good nowadays. As you know, that due to the pandemic, we are looking for the blended learning. They are doing some research also in the blended learning. So Ali, I would like to suggest, please go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, and I'm really thankful of you that you have shared that information, and our brothers also may look for it. And as it's research basis, so sir, that means they are not offering for subject base. That means they are offering for research basis. Inshallah, I will look for it, and that scholarships.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So are there any questions? So we are already 2 hours.
So the time was perfect, sir. Yes,
So
sir.
if there are there any question?
From my side, Alhamdulillah, I'm satisfied. From our brothers and fellows, if they have any question, they may ask.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. Please.
Just, sir, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I got a lot of information from you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
No, you are most welcome, brother. So as I mentioned earlier, so if you have any specific question, you can send me the text, or you can write it to our group. If it is related with the Germany, if I know, I will give you the reply. I will.
Inshallah, inshallah, sir. I will do, inshallah.
If there are no questions, so are there any more questions? I saw here
No, sir.
Shahida, one of the sister is waiting for here. So if Sister Shahida, if you like to introduce yourself, it would be nice for us. Or if you have any question, Sister Shahida. Fine. If there are no questions, so I would like to request one of our brother to make a dua, and then we might close the event. Oh, by the way, I forget one issue. You might see that I send an email, not actually me, on behalf of our alumni group. Just a moment, let me close the broadcasting first. So officially I am closing. Please don't leave the session because I have some issues to discuss with all of you. Is it okay?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Sir. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes.
Just a moment.
How many?
Yes.